There can be no reconciliation without justice.
President Aquino has not forgotten the promise that won him the presidency, to hold his predecessor Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo accountable. But a year and a half later, many things have changed. The once powerful president turned congresswoman now suffers from an illness she says she doesn't even know. Aquino says he wants her to get better, but rejects her request to seek treatment abroad. Aquino fears Arroyo will flee. Government is investigating plunder and electoral sabotage charges against her, but it has not filed actual cases.
Kung hindi natin maiwawasto ang kamalian ng nakaraan, para rin nating hinihikayat ang mga halangang bituka na ipagpatuloy ang pag-aabuso sa sistema.
The irony doesn't end with a shift in power. The woman accused of human rights violations during her watch now cries victim. Without any charges filed against her, Arroyo says government is violating her constitutional right to travel. She asked the Supreme Court to strike down her inclusion in the immigration watch list and the Justice Department circular on which it is based. Ironically, that circular was crafted during her term.
That's a blunt impairment of her Bill of Rights. This is no longer a fight of Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo. If they can do this to a former president, they can do this to me, they can do this to you, they can do this to any other Filipino.
Ateneo School of Government Dean Antonio Lavinia says he is an Aquino supporter, but this time the lawyer thinks the president is wrong.
What if you have a dictatorship 20 years from now or 10 years from now, and the Supreme Court, let's say, if the Supreme Court decides to uphold the order of Secretary de Lima, then that dictator will point to what the Supreme Court did during this democratically elected President PNoy Aquino.
Like Aquino, Lavinia suspects Arroyo will evade prosecution, but he wonders why it's taking the administration too long to bring her to court.
For example, did they assign 50 lawyers to go after President Arroyo? 50 lawyers full-time, every day, 24/7. That's a question I will ask. Because I think that's what should be done, di ba? It seems like nag-business as usual yung Department of Justice, di ba?
Lavinia and Arroyo's camp admit the case is no longer just a legal and medical issue, but a political battle as well.
They have announced it already. They want her in jail before Christmas. So they have a whole plan that we don't know about relative to someone else's life. They want to put someone to jail. No case has been filed. Is that fair?
If it ends up Arroyo gets to leave, then at least it's not the responsibility of the president, right? I mean, or of the Secretary of Justice, but in fact is because of the law and the Constitution that happens, and therefore, we only have to blame the Constitution.
The Supreme Court is expected to settle the debate on Tuesday. 12 out of its 15 justices are Arroyo appointees. Faced with the option of upholding human rights or fulfilling a campaign promise to go after corruption, President Aquino has made the political choice. But analysts say this will have far-reaching consequences on a democracy he and his family helped nurture. Ayee Macaraig reporting from Manila.